just Google it's one of them Google kind of days,
Yeah, Rubik's Cube, man. Rubik's
Yep.
Cube fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just wow. I was like, what's going on here? This thing is oof. I don't know. Yeah, once people don't get the invite, you know what I'm saying, and then all you guys, the regular guys, aren't getting the invite or something. I'm like, oh yeah, it's one of those days.
Yep. It's a Google day.
It's a Google day. Yeah, it's all Googled up.
Yeah.
So, what are you drinking, Dave? You drinking anything?
Right now, I have a Stones IPA. I bought one of the. I don't know if you guys got them available. There's a assortment 12-pack right now. I picked one of those up.
Yeah, I did notice that. What comes in that pack? Is it 4 beers?
There's 4 beers. I think they were all IPAs. Ruination, the regular IPA, Self-Righteously Sublime is in there.
Okay.
I don't know what the 4th one is. I'll go check in a second. I'm almost done with this one. So.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, how you doing, Stack?
Oh, just busy.
You brewing?
Just wanted to drop in real quick. I'm at the brewery right now. We just mashed into our 5th batch of the day.
Right on, man.
So,
Is today the first brew day?
no, we started brewing last Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So we've been brewing, but I'll give you guys a couple of shots of the tap room here if you want.
Heck
Cool.
yeah, man. Give us a tour.
We don't want to know how many beers you made. How many beers did you drink?
Not very many. So you can kind of see the bar there.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Goes all around. That's a big flag that we made.
Oh, that is
Oh,
badass.
that's sweet. That is sweet, yeah.
Dude, that's a nice space. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes back, and then I'll take you guys into the brewery. These guys are still working, but
Cool.
so they're brewing mild right now.
Wow,
Cool.
it's just all
You're on
open.
Google.
It's not.
So yeah, that's what we've been up to all day since about 6 o'clock this morning.
Sweet.
Damn. And are you going to have any walls separating the brewing part from
Yeah,
customers?
probably hard to see right now, but there's actually we've got a steel fence.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, I've got a date for any of you guys that want to come up.
Oh, what's the date?
We're going to open on June 21st.
Oh, June 21st. Wow.
Saturday, it's about 5 weeks from now. And then from there and on out, we'll be open every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
June
So
21st.
And then every Thursday through Saturday.
Yep. Or every Thursday through Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yep. And all that'll be going on the. That's actually you're the groundbreaker, Joe. Nobody else has ever heard it.
That's awesome, man. Thanks. We got an exclusive right here again. June 21st, man, is a big day for Chain Reaction Brewing. That's fantastic.
So I'm gonna get out of here. I know I'm probably super loud for you guys, so I will see you next week.
Okay.
Right on, man.
Cool.
Congratulations, Zach.
Yep.
See ya.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Wow, that came up kind of quick. June 21st, man. I don't know. You know what? I actually have a shoot that day. Oh. And I'm getting. I'm already booking July for Christ's sake. So
Wow.
I need to.
These are problems you want to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are problems you want to have. Oh, no wonder that's not right. It's using the wrong camera. Now, why is it using that camera? Wait a minute. What's going on? Something's weird. I thought something was really, because I'm like, God, my video quality's junk.
Oh, man, New Belgium sucks. I'm going on their website now. You got to enter some bogus date. Like,
I hate that. There was one that one of the more popular breweries that you got to enter one like every time you click something on their website. It's not even just like one to get. It's like every time you click, it's like.
Yeah.
Theirs great. The website. Well, the website's very well designed, except for the whole bogus date thing that doesn't really do anything. It's just CYA completely.
I don't see how it covers anything, actually. I mean,
well, they can say, well, so and so from this IP address told us they were 21 and they looked at that, so it's not our fault.
And what in the hell difference does it make?
It doesn't.
They can see it they can see beer in the store. Kids can see beer. It's not like you're gonna order it from there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it drives me insane. So maybe that'll be a little better.
This is wow, good beer. I'm drinking. I went to the Growler store and I picked up one of their Lips of Faith, New Belgium, the Groot. It's their ancient recipe. It uses no hops.
Hey, their website sucks. You got to put one of those artificial date things in.
Yeah.
There you go.
It says, let me see. It's all with herb. They bittering with herb, not hops. Horehound, bog myrtle, yarrow, wormwood, and elderflowers.
Herbs?
Herbs, yeah. Non-hops.
And no hops.
No hops.
So what does it taste like?
Give me a second.
Now, wasn't that how beer was really made in the first place, right?
Yep. It has some bitterness. It's got a very floral kind of bitterness to it. Yeah, it's got more floral bitterness, not piney or anything. It definitely has some bitterness though.
It does, is it?
And it's a floral, but then kind of a citrusy mix. It's actually pretty good. It's really light bodied. The ABV is 6.66. I think they tried to nail that, something to go with mystical type stuff. 6.66. Now these IBUs, this is a man's beer. 3 IBUs.
Whoa!
Really?
Whoa.
Wow!
You got to be a hophead to drink this stuff,
right?
Man. Yeah, that's a true hop-heavy beer right there, man. I ain't never seen nothing that high.
Belgian sour yeast, pale Munich Maris Otter, wheat and oats. Okay. The boil same way we would add. Now it says bittering hops are added to the boil the same way we would add bittering hops. Elderflower was added to the maturation tank to add aroma and flavor. So.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. I swear to God, I've never seen a beer with 3 IBUs before.
No.
That would be a first.
But
If I were to ever...
it's got perceptible dryness or bitterness to it. I mean, I guess it's not officially bitterness since the IBUs are so low, but it does have some nice dryness to it. Yeah, it's a pretty refreshing beer. Good aroma. Not bad. I'll drink it again. It's a great summer beer, and it says it goes great with smoked duck.
Smoked duck.
Yeah. I'm fresh out of smoked duck, so I don't know. I think chicken wings. Chicken wing Tuesday.
It is Chicken Wing Tuesday. If they knew anything about it, they would be like
chicken wings, smoked duck and chicken wings.
Yeah, smoked duck and chicken wings. I mean, hello,
That's pretty good beer.
That's one thing, we always joke about. Hey, you want some duck meat?
Or do you say duck meat?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't heard duck meat in a long time. That is great.
Another world premiere on Share Beer.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. So yeah, you can roast this duck. And what are you having today, Bert?
Just opened up my homebrew. Stuff is amazing. I got to tell you, it's my first black, totally black. It's Porter Black IPA.
IPA.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
cool.
Amazing. Galena hops for bittering. 2 ounces of Cascade, 2 ounces of Citra, and 1 ounce of Amaretto at the end for aroma. It is just, and it's only 5%.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I mean, you can drink a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's got a ballsy beer flavor, but light in alcohol. So it's really, I'm digging this stuff.
So it'd probably be somewhere in the probably early 60s as far as IBUs, maybe.
You know, I really don't know.
Just
I would guess.
It's probably
Not
something.
very, it's not very bitter. It's just
Right.
a lot of aroma, a lot of floral, citrus. Really, really good. I mean, this is right up there with top 3 beers I've ever made. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, that sounds like a good. I do have a blog post on lawnmower beers. We can talk about later. It seems almost like he might watch the darn show and started talking about lawnmower beers after didn't we just talk about that last show or something, or maybe
Yeah.
Lawnmower beers, and
This is not lawnmower beer in flavor by any stretch.
so it does have a deep roasty flavor for sure.
If you didn't know better, you probably think you're drinking a 6 or 7%, even 7 or 8% alcohol beer by the amount of flavor and stuff. But the alcohol's low, but it is really bold in flavor, and I like it.
Is it smoky barrick or more roasty?
More roasty. The malt is very there. I mean, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a really malty beer, a lot of hops aroma, and I nailed this one.
Is this the first time you brewed this one? This recipe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he said it. Yeah, I remember him saying
Very
it was.
cool.
I got a rye beer in the fermenter, and I got a pale ale in the fermenter that I am. First time I'm doing a leaf dry hop in it, and I took a hydrometer reading today, and both of those they're about ready to bottle, and they taste amazing too. But this is really good. This has got to be right up there at the top.
Cool.
Yeah, that is, man. And what do you have in today, Jake?
I'm having Oscar Blues Mama's Little Yellow Pills.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I never had it before, and I picked it up when I went to that local place, and it's very enjoyable. Very easy drinking, 5.3%. Nice, clear color.
Hey, let me just say this real quick. Not to take away Jake from you, but
Nah, you're good.
when I gave this to my wife, she didn't know what it was. She didn't know that I had made it, and she thought that it was an expensive beer that I had bought. She said, "Who made that stuff?" And I said, "I made it."
Wow. There you go.
That felt pretty good.
And she was like, "No, really."
She says, "No," I said, "I made this. This is one of mine." It made me feel good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
That's very cool.
And would she be honest with you if she didn't like it?
Oh yeah, definitely. If you don't like my beer, she tells me she don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not afraid to kick you right in the nuts, huh?
Nope, not at all. She says, "Spread them." I'm going to kick them right there.
Yeah.
Bring you back down to earth real fast, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
kinda-
everybody's taste is different, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it doesn't mean I don't like it, or Mark wouldn't like it, or whoever, you know.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't take any offense to it.
And I finally had a.
It's like sweat socks, and it's probably pretty good. Yeah.
What's that?
If it doesn't taste like sweat socks, then
Yeah.
it's probably assured that some people are going to like it at least.
Yeah. Well, I've got one that I'm waiting to let age because it tastes like sweat sock. God, do I look red or what? Jesus, I spent the day at
Beach?
Miami Beach, and God, did I get burnt.
Oh.
Like a frickin' lobster.
Yeah, you look a little more red than usual. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, who do we got here? We got Denny, man. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man.
What do you drink? Are you drinking anything right now?
Yeah, I got Brooklyn Brewing's Summer Ale.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yeah, new seasonal bill. Yeah.
Are you from New York or?
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
We just got it in.
Yeah, I can't get any Brooklyn Brewing over here. What are you getting from that?
Piney, a little bit of like a peach flavor, and kind of an earthiness to it too. But it's New York, so of course.
It's probably finally warming up to open a window up there today, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys are the home of Super Bowl 52. They announced it today, right? You guys are.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's I tell you, as far as Arizona goes, man, they're already super excited down there, man. They got the Super Bowl, they've got the Pro Bowl, and then there's some huge golf tournament. And I mean, it's going to be a crazy 2-week period down there in Phoenix, man.
Oh yeah, the Phoenix Open or whatever they call that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some big golf tournament, man. It's just going to be nuts down there. It's be a good time to be in Phoenix, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were already kind of trying to get you ready to buy Pro Bowl tickets, you know. A little early to start thinking about that stuff, though. What were the numbers on that beer there, Denny?
It's like 4.8 ABV, or no, 5% ABV.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say the IBUs anywhere, but it's not very bitter.
Yeah, it can't be too high. What, maybe 35 or something,
Yeah,
40?
somewhere around there.
Yeah, it can't be too high. All those summer beers. I actually do have another blog post on someone's favorite summer beer, I think. Yeah, 10 great beers for the summer. If you want me to read through this list real quick, he's got
Be interested.
what is this? Trogs or something? Sunshine Pills.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that.
Eastern Pennsylvania, I think Trogs is. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, just as a side note, that other beer that's in that 4-pack is Arrogant Bastard. So
Oh, is it?
They're not all IPAs, I guess. That one's just a regular.
You get what, 3 each of 4 different beers?
3 each of 4, yeah.
Okay.
They're Black IPA, the regular IPA, and then Ruination.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a pretty good 12-pack.
Yeah.
I saw that at the store. I'll have to pick that up this weekend. That's a good mix.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly cheap, but none of Stone shit usually isn't around here. Anyway, you know.
Yeah, that 12-pack was it was up there, man. I think.
Was it like
I think it was
$20 or something like that?
$23 or something here,
Yeah.
$22 or something.
But what's nice is you got 12-ounce bottles, so you can get the Arrogant Bastard in 12-ounce bottles, Ruination 12-ounce bottles. I mean, so it's just
Yeah.
Well, I think you can get Arrogant Bastard in 12-ounce bottles anyway, right? I think you can get a 6-pack of that, can't you?
Yeah, probably can.
I think they started selling that maybe a year ago or 2 years ago in the 12-ounce bottles, didn't they?
Might be right. Yeah.
I wish they would have kept that Ruin 10 they had out last year.
That was a good beer.
Oh, man, that was a good beer.
That was a good beer.
And I was dumb enough to not buy every one I saw the first time I saw it, and I couldn't find it again. So.
Well, speaking of Stone, I've got an article here on that. What is it? A Kyle Collingsworth, Kelly, and Stone collaboration. It's called the Collective Distortion IPA. I guess that's coming out Monday in 22-ounce bombers.
What's it called?
It's called the Collective Distortion IPA.
Collective Distortion.
Hmm.
Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, they say that'll be a coast to coast pre-release
sweet.
tour.
All right. Next weekend.
Says the hop bill consists of what is that? Calypso, Comet, and Nugget. And I guess dry hopping with Vic's Secret.
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever that is. I never heard of Vic's Secret. You ever heard of Vic's Secret there, Denny? I don't know. I don't know if that's just a person, literally, or because I've never heard of that. It says a recently introduced hop from Australia.
Wow. You know, there's been so many new hop varieties in the last couple of years. It's just crazy. Because I was wondering, I'm like, Vic's Secret. I don't know if that's a dude. It is. It's the dude. The dude that makes hops.
Yeah, for all I know, there's some dude, teabagging the darn, I don't know, man. But yeah, no, it's a recently introduced hop from Australia. I'm glad they put that in there because I was puzzled by that one. Yeah, it seems
According to the graph, it's more of the fruit side of flavor.
Oh, okay.
Down by Galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an Imperial IPA, man.
Okay, so like 8%, 9%?
I guess they say up to 11, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be
that's Imperial, yeah.
Yeah,
Imperial with a capital I. You get 11% IPA, man. Woo.
Yeah, they didn't give a for sure number. It just says.
I wonder what IBUs on that are probably going to be over 100 then for sure. With that much alcohol, it's got a huge malt bill, so the IBUs got to be way up there, so you get any bitterness at all.
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
Through.
It says what turns this already blaring Imperial IPA up to 11 is spicing from colander seeds, and which is a first for us, they said, and elderberries.
Elderberries. My uncle made a mean elderberry wine. Whew. Good stuff.
Really, what is an elderberry? I don't know what that is.
It looks like a small little raspberry or something. Like a cross between like a blueberry and a raspberry is what it looked like to me.
Oh.
Is it another one of them worthless foods they couldn't figure out anything to do, so they make beer out of it?
Or wine, beer and wine, yeah.
Or wine, yeah. I pictured them to be really small or something, really concentrated.
All wrinkled up and gross looking.
Yeah, that's why they call them elderberries.
Yeah,
kind of like
tastes like dust.
Yeah. Yeah. But wasn't it who was that Ben Stiller movie where it was like old balls? I forget that movie, man. Where he was like old balls or whatever movie that was. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, that was when you were mentioning Stone, and I did have that article there from Beer Pulse. Now I can close a tab. I'm kind of tab heavy right now today, man.
Are you over 20?
I'm not quite 20. Yeah,
okay.
Not quite 20, but I was definitely over a dozen.
Okay. Right.
You would have been proud of me today. I'm usually a tab deleter. Today I had 8.
Nice.
That may be a first for me, so I may be venturing into the tabs.
That's good. You may be a proud tabaholic like the rest of us. Yeah.
See, tabs drive me nuts. I just open all new windows all over the place. So I just got all new windows, because at least then you can flip back. It's not a little bitty thing you can't tell what the hell it is. That's...
My tabs open up to, pretty good sized windows there.
Well, you only have a 52-inch monitor.
Yeah, when you've got a 106-inch monitor, you can make a pretty good sized window right there. Yeah. Let me go over this, and I'll let me copy this link here. I'll put it in the chat. Matter of fact, let me make this window a little smaller here. This window is a little too big. Believe it or not. Let's see. Yeah. Let me put this in the chat. And that way you guys can see this one here. I think, who knows? Who knows if the guy watches the show or not, but it just seems coincidental. He mentions a lot of stuff that we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
With the lawnmower beer. But he gives his description of a lawnmower beer to him is a beer that falls into two different categories. A, easy drinking, refreshing, thirst-quenching beers. And then B, requiring considerably less effort. Yeah, any beer that lands in the cup of a riding lawnmower is by default a lawnmower beer. Well, I've actually never ridden a riding lawnmower, so I don't really. Do they have cup holders on them things?
Oh yeah.
They do? Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a lawn big enough to require one, so.
I don't know. I love the tagline on his blog. It says, "I'm not an alcoholic. I just believe it's still safer to drink beer than water."
Yeah, this guy's from Maine. Chad, what is that? Lothian? Lothian. And he's from Maine. Check him out. We'll give him some love. If my coaster could talk. What is this? Banger
Daily News.
Yeah, bangerdailynews.com. So you could probably just Google if my coaster could talk and find him if you want to. Oh, and then he has a C. I'm sorry. Any beer you could choose to consume while assembling a newly purchased lawnmower. Okay, that might make a lot of sense too, because he's got said lawnmower in pieces right here as you scroll down. So, yeah, and he was calling it a push mower at one time, and I guess it is a push motor lawnmower, you know.
Yeah.
But my push mower was an actual freaking push mower, man. I mean, old school. I mean, that sucker.
Real motor? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that does a good job. Now he's for real. I clicked on his Untapped link. He's got 2002 unique beers. So he's tasted a bunch of different beers.
Yeah, it's my hero right there, man. Yeah. Damn, that is getting after it, isn't it?
That is. That's serious. So he definitely believes beer is safer than water.
But his beer of choice, though, his riding lawnmower beer is Rising Tides Maine Island Trail Ale. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, that's too hard. Yeah.
I guess he has an acronym here, MITA for short. Yeah, that sucker needs an acronym because, sweet God, that's a long one.
Yeah.
The name alone almost disqualifies it from.
That's like a test. If you have too much beer, say this name. It's like if you get pulled over for driving your lawnmower down the street, you got to say the name of the beer that you're drinking.
Yeah, because he says his B. If you go back to B, requiring considerably less effort, the freaking name required everything I had just to get it out. You know what I'm saying? It was like blah 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 blah. Damn, beer! Just put beer.
Go get me one.
Yeah, give me one of them. Yeah, I think you've got to constantly refer to just the acronym, maybe just the META, that one, and hope to hell someone knows what the hell it is. Because otherwise that took all the effort I had right there. Whew, it's considerably more effort than just going, give me a freaking Coors or something, Dang, that was, I know Coors ain't quite as good as probably this is, but
hey, I'm drinking out of my Coors glass.
Oh, there you go.
My cold activated glass.
Yeah. Oh, is it really? Is it really one of those cold Oh my God. Didn't they crack you up with that cold activated stuff?
Yeah.
And who came out with that can? Wasn't there a can you could crack it open, it would instantly get cold or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was some cat. He was supposed to be in. He invented this can, and I don't know that it actually too many breweries actually used it. But you could crack it open and it would get cold. I don't know how the hell it worked,
Huh.
but I remember that. I remember that like probably a few years ago. Some crazy thing. It must not have ever took off because everything else in beer canning damn sure is. So.
Yeah.
And I have not heard of this guy at all. You know what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying since. But here's another one on. Let's see. Yeah, we gave him some love. This guy had an interesting take on beer growth. Actually, I'll put this link in the chat here. But the title of his article is "You'd Probably Never Guess That This Is Craft Beer's Scariest Problem." And what he's talking is the rapid growth in the craft brew industry. Like it's growing so fast that it could be a problem. Is what he's trying to get at. Let's see. He's got where was that one little part there? Yeah, I guess they say by 2025, he's saying that there could be 6,500 breweries in the U.S.
I believe it. Yeah.
I mean, it is soaring. It's someone posted on Google Plus a really cool craft beer.
Oh, that map that you posted?
Yeah. I shared it too. That was really cool.
I was surprised to see North Carolina on it.
Yeah.
That map was really cool. Yeah, because California, I mean, we don't really talk about it like that, but it does trump everything as far as like just the amount of breweries that are in it. That's for sure. But I think we still kind of hold Colorado a little above it because per capita, sweet God, man, and then the quality of the beer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
California still has like a lot of big, well, so does Colorado. They have a lot of big breweries too, but California's got multiple of the big breweries over there. You know, well, I guess Colorado does too, huh? You got Coors and Budweiser there. Never mind.
Well, you know, I mean, California, they still.
It was a thought.
It worked out on air.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I mean, they have a huge population, so my guess is they probably consider like anything like brew pub or anything as being a craft brewery. So that's probably why they shoot over 500.
Yeah, what was there now? Are you looking at it, Mark? Is that?
Yeah, I'm looking at the page right now. I don't know what it. You know what the qualification permitted breweries. What does that mean? I don't know. I guess it depends on state. But
yeah, well, you might have some breweries that aren't maybe permitted properly or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that or they're permitted and they just like Zach. I mean, there's 15 million people in California, so there's a lot of smaller breweries that might get a permit to do their 15 barrels a year or whatever, but yeah, North Carolina, they're
he might be
14.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I was surprised at that.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. There's got to be a hell of a. I love this picture.
Surprised me. 176 in Pennsylvania. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't even think we made the list. Are we?
In Mexico? Nah.
Yeah, I don't.
But on a per capita basis, you guys are probably up there, though. I would.
Yeah, well, as far as like award-winning breweries, yeah, I really don't know where we stand there. We're just now getting a lot of breweries popping up all over town. As a matter of fact, I had another local brewery, local beer here from Tractor Brewing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them. They're from just south of Albuquerque here, and I had their IPA, and it was really good. More session. It was more session. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything close to knocking your socks off, but it was really solid, really, really good. One of those, just keep popping them and knocking them back type beers, But yeah, not a super hoppy IPA, not a, not gonna blow you away like that, not a hophead type IPA. It was just a good sessionable IPA, really. Just nothing that's gonna make you get duck lips or anything. You know what I'm saying? Get duck lips to go with your duck meat. Nothing like that, man. Yeah, there was nothing like that. It's nothing that's gonna. But let me get back to real quick to that list of who is this that wrote this? Susanna Barton. She wrote this article on 10 great beers for summer. And that one is that Trogs? Did I say that right? Sunshine Peels, and that's a 4.5%. And then Left Hand Brewing Company's Good Juju, another 4.5%. Shipyard Summer Ale, 4.8%. I haven't had that Shipyard yet.
We get Shipyard. I'll have to see if they have that in the store, but I think it's out of like New York or something, isn't it?
And that would be why. I just don't get too many New York breweries here for some reason. We got Two Roads Workers Comp Saison, 4.8%. Workman's Comp beer. That's funny. Two Brothers Ebel's Weiss, 4.9.
We get Two Brothers here.
Yep.
Do you? What do you think of them?
I haven't had any yet.
Yeah.
What I can tell you what it says. It says this beer drinks a bit like a pina colada, orange, banana, pineapple, and mango, mingled with a floral perfume until that don't make no sense. Notes of bread dough, and fresh hops kick in. Cloudy and unfiltered. This Hefeweizen has a little bitterness and finishes with a clove kick. Wow. That beer's all over the place, huh? That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
I just went to a Two Brothers tap takeover last week or something.
Okay. Did you?
Nice.
Got a bunch of coasters, picked up a cool glass, Got a local bar here that has tap takeovers every like Tuesday and Wednesday or whatever, and I get some pretty good beers in there. But I couldn't tell you how any of them were. That was
yeah. Dave's description is good.
Good. Bad. Good.
They were good enough. I stayed. So, don't remember much more after that.
We got Anderson Valley Summer Solstice, 5%.
Okay. Yep, I've had that. That's a good beer.
You've had that? Okay.
Yep.
It says there's a lot of vanilla flavor. What do you got? Plum, light caramel with the soft vanilla flavor.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Reminiscent of creamsicle. Sounds kind of interesting. When you can mix a plum with a creamsicle, that's amazing.
Yep.
That's in one bottle. That's pretty amazing. Captain Lawrence Sunblock, 5%. Anybody's ever heard of that? I've never heard of that beer. That's for sure. Let me see what they got next here. Stevens Point Nude Beach Summer Wheat. That one's in a can. That was the first one in a can here out of her selections. Victory Summer Love Ale, 5.2%.
Okay.
I haven't had that from Victory. You got a Founders, I don't know how to say it, Rubeus maybe?
Yeah, that's a good beer.
Is it?
Yeah, raspberry ale.
Yeah, I haven't had that one either. Her description sounds really good though. But that topped off the list right there.
Yeah, that's the only raspberry ale that I've liked so far.
Is it? Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out. We do get Founders here, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Founders is pretty solid. They do just about everything right.
Yeah.
Other than their session beer is fucking horrible in my opinion, but everything else they do is pretty solid. And I am really glad that they just released Centennial in cans. That's a great beer, and to have it in cans, it makes it a very pleasurable drinking experience.
I just can't say enough good stuff about cans, man.
Me either. I mean, I would prefer. I'll buy it in a can any day. You know.
I mean,
we just started getting New Belgium in cans.
Yep.
It really, man. I tell you that. I forget what beer I was buying, and they were out of cans, and so I had to buy bottles. What beer was it? Hell, I forget what beer it was, but I had to buy the bottles, and I was all hurt. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You just, it was
I'm surprised to hear you guys say that, because most of the old school craft beer drinkers that I know just poo-poo completely on cans.
No.
When it comes in a can, they don't want anything to do with it. And I'm all for it. Everything I can find in the can, I'll buy it in a can.
Yeah, I will too.
Definitely.
The old complaint used to be that whatever they used to line the cans with, added something not good to the flavor, but they've gotten past that now. The craft brewers are requesting the good stuff on the inside of the cans. It's not an issue anymore.
They don't harm the beer in any way either. So
no, and it's cheaper to ship, cheaper to store, less space. I mean, it's
easier to dispose of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Recycling. I mean,
not fragile.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
you can have them anywhere.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been hit with both a bottle and a can, and the can hurt way less.
Yeah.
Way less.
There you go. Yeah. I mean,
exactly.
At a bar, you piss somebody off. I'd rather get hit over the head with a can and a bottle.
Any day.
Any day. Yeah. That last time was awful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, the bottles can kind of cut and stuff too. Really suck.
They leave lumps for sure. They don't cut. They definitely leave a lump.
Let me see here. Who was this? Men's Journal had an interesting article about rye beer. Why you should try rye beer.
Okay.
And that was an interesting article. I'll just put the post in here. I'm sure enough of us have had rye beer. We can just talk about your own opinions on why you should drink, or at least try a rye beer.
I've got a buddy who loves rye beer. He always drinks rye beer, and to me, I just don't like rye bread. So I think that's why I kind of stay away. It really doesn't have anything to do with the beer. It's just
reminiscent of pumpernickel bread. Yeah. It is. I mean,
I just tried the Hebrew RIPA Bittersweet St. Lenny's. That was pretty good.
Was that good? Okay. No, I like rye. I mean, it's got a little bit of spice to it, and it's a good. But I love pumpernickel.
Yeah. And that's that's kind of what they're saying here too. When added to beer, the grain creates similar characteristics. They were referencing something else earlier, spiciness, earthiness, and a tartness that's reminiscent of peppernickel bread.
Yeah.
Rye beers run the gamut from sweet, smooth, and malty to crisp and dry, with a zing of bitter hops. So I know I attend. I'm not a Reuben sandwich guy, and I'm kind of like Dave. Like I don't like rye bread, and so I've had some ryes, and I don't mind them, but they are a little different than the bread. But I know I tend to stay away from them as well.
The Ruthless Rye is a pretty good. That's a pretty good beer. I mean, that's available just about everywhere.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that the other day in a 12-pack or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
I think it's a year-round beer form now.
They must sell quite a bit of it if they're selling it in a 12-pack.
Yeah.
This article was made by Lucy Birmingham. She has 4 good suggestions for rye beers. Bear Republic Hop Rod Rye.
I've got that in the fridge now.
Yeah, that's
Do
a
you
good
really?
one. Yep.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've had it, but that's a tasty beer. Yeah.
Here's a pretty good rye beer. This is the Bourbon County Backyard Rye from last year.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That was good. It had boysenberry in it.
Cool.
Stomach didn't like it, but God, it was so good.
Oh yeah, you know that's a whole nother thing that doesn't get talked about too much. Is I know girlfriends and wives don't really appreciate that part of craft beer. You know, it's the day after, or maybe later on that evening.
Yeah.
The old gas that you get from drinking good craft beers. I mean,
Natural
God,
yeast
man.
and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Stay away from bottle condition.
Some of that shit will make you proud. It'll make you
Oh,
proud.
yeah,
to be
yeah,
a
the
man.
bottle condition
It will.
stuff. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
floaties.
yeah.
Go to bed at midnight, wake up at 3, and you're like, whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, some of them beers will give you a little bit of a bellyache, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom!
I just started drinking this one.
Proud
It was silent.
too. Not like a sloppy boom.
Which
but
one
just
is
a
that?
boom.
This is the Ogden, their new triple.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. Get a lot of peach. There's citra hops. So you get some orange. It's a really nice beer. I think it's
We're,
like 9%, 35 IBUs.
You know, we might need to come up with a whole next subject for next share of beer, and that might be what's a good blanket waving beer.
Blanket waving beer. Oh, man. Oh.
What beer is a good blanket waving beer? Like, boom! There you go. Get some of that.
You know, that reminds me. I drank a beer, and I think I mentioned it on this. It was that old Budgeon thing that I think it's a Founder's beer or something. I don't. Old Curmudgeon, but I got like a bad 4-pack that was just you could see the boom in it. You know, I mean, it was like the whole. It was thick. The beer had sea monkeys floating in it. The whole thing, and you just knew. When this got all processed, it was time to go to work, you know.
Time to go to work.
I want to say that was Old Curmudgeon. I think it was a Founder's beer.
Yeah.
And I think I just got an old one or something, you know, that had sat around.
Yeah,
I
you
drank
got
it since.
old.
Yeah. Yeah, you could see the boom in that beer.
Yeah, it's just one of those you look at and you're like, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't have the darn Q&A open. There's a bunch of questions here.
Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know.
Firestone Walker's a good rye PA. What else we got here? Text the beer, yeah, cools it easier. Yeah, we were talking about the cans, and so they were.
Take it in the can any day. There we go.
You guys like it in the can?
There's your show title.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. You like it in the can. There you go.
Oh, you know that Wookiee Jack, that definitely is an awesome beer.
You know, I am a Rita-sexual, you know.
We don't get Firestone here.
Let's see. So we got really from Portugal. I think that might be the first viewer we've had from Portugal, at least that admitted to it.
Oh, really? Yeah, that admitted to it. Yeah.
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 Congratulations, man.
Being in Portugal and admitting you're from Portugal are two different things.
Dave's gonna send you an old curmudgeon as a prize. He's still got one left.
It's still conditioning though. It'll be a while. Yeah, it's not quite done yet.
It'll be super conditioned.
That's funny.
It's the most interesting hangout. Of course.
Oh,
We're always
yeah.
the most interesting.
Yeah, you take a bunch of non-intelligent guys and give them beer, and then just throw them in a hangout. It might be. You know, you just don't know.
It's magic.
Yeah, you just don't know what you're
If
gonna
you could bottle magic, there it is, man. Right
Yeah.
there. Or can it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't take ourselves too damn seriously. That's all, man. It's beer. It should be fun. You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
makes it fun.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there's the show title. You guys like it in the can.
Boom.
Boom, baby. Yeah.
I think he did last week's title too, didn't he?
Oh, he
Was it
did.
Bump that did that one? Yeah, he's like the title. He's like the title Jedi. He's like the Yoda of title. I make you title, yes.
Yeah, he is, man. He is. Yeah, that guy's
He's
the
the
title
Yoda
guy right
of
there.
titles.
Yeah, because we got and who was the one from Portugal? Oh,
Really? Yeah.
Rui Mendez. Yeah.
Superbach is the best. Okay, I'll take his word for it. Whatever Superbach is. Hey,
Yeah.
it's super. It's got to be good.
Right on, man. Let me add him to my circle so he can make
Yeah.
sure to get an invite from, what is that, Lisbon, Portugal?
Yeah.
I'll almost guarantee that's just a bunch of Americans saying his name because you probably don't pronounce that Rui.
No, it's probably yeah. I live in Georgia.
maybe
Come on.
But yeah.
Yeah, what I have no idea how you would say. Where is Portugal? Where Portugal's
Spain.
South of Spain. Yeah.
South of Spain.
Connected
Okay.
to Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long way away. It's
Yeah,
probably
I
early
admit to being
afternoon
from
there.
Portugal. Oh no, you can admit to being from Portugal. That's great.
Yeah, no, it's
Port is from Portugal, and port is great.
that's true. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Nothing like
No.
a good port after a nice big steak. Good port. Oh, good way to finish it up.
No, don't take us too literal, man. We're just, I mean, we freaking joke about everything here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But I am a readasexual and a tabaholic. So
There we go.
them two things are very true. As a matter of fact, you know what? I had a new. What was the name of it? They had a new margarita mixer in a small little ass can.
No. It wasn't a banana Rita, was it?
No, it was a lime margarita, but I can't remember. I didn't actually drink it. I had a couple models here, and they consumed them.
Was it a Budweiser product?
I don't even know, because actually, Mark, they were in a bin like what you showed me,
Okay.
and they had them for $1 a piece, and they had them all thrown in this bin. So I got two,
Okay.
thinking that I would sample one and maybe do a show and stuff. But then the girls came over, and one girl was kind of tense. So I was like, "You want a margarita?" So they loved them. Apparently, they thought they were better than lime margarita, which is, I don't know how you can
Blasphemy.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I
really.
don't know how you can do that.
And you still agreed to do the photo shoot after they said it was better than a limerita?
Well, I haven't. The trick is in the editing, and I haven't edited their images.
Okay. All right. All in the editor. All in post.
Yeah. They haven't seen the edited images yet.
Hey, speaking of those images, Joe, I wanted to give you a tip. I don't know if you guys use it or not, but I saw the post that you did, the shoot you did with the fluorescent makeup the other day.
Oh, yeah.
When I used to do tattoos with fluorescent ink, we used to turn off all the lights and do it all under strictly fluorescent lights. Which I don't know if that's something you guys did, how you applied it, but it applies. I'm assuming by your description that makeup is kind of like the tattoo ink, where it's extremely chalky and hard to work with, and you can't really see it if you've got lights on. So we did it in total darkness, with, when I was doing tattoos with just the black light on over the sun. That we're working.
That's exactly how we did it.
Okay, all right, yeah. I just wanted, if you didn't know that, some people don't think of it, and it took me a while. I did a few before I went, what the hell? How am I going to work with this thing?
Yeah, no, it was, for anybody that does want to do something like that with photography. I had probably, 16 black lights.
Okay. Yep. It takes a lot of wattage to get it to come, to be able to work under it. That's
because you definitely need light, but you need black light, and but there has to be enough of it.
It's hot.
It's totally all tripod. It was all tripod. Well, actually, it wasn't hot because I used black compact fluorescent light bulbs.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
See,
were
when I was
still
doing that shit wasn't out back when I was doing it. We had
Yeah.
to use just black lights, and
Regular
man, they were
black
hot.
lights, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would imagine they would. As a matter of fact, I don't know that my soft boxes could have handled regular light bulbs. That would have just been too hot. But to tell you the truth,
Fire!
I think I showed Mark, didn't I? The different sizes of compact fluorescent bulbs I use.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And now you guys know what these big cups look like, right?
Yep.
These big 64 or what is it, 32-ounce cup. You guys are pretty familiar with the ones that come from McDonald's or something like that, or wherever. The bulbs I use are bigger than those.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So next time you go to Wendy's or something and you get one of those, or Burger King where they're even bigger than McDonald's, mine would be bigger than that. Just picture a compact fluorescent bulb bigger than that.
Yeah.
And that, now those suckers do put out some heat, and I have vents inside my soft boxes. I don't want to get too photography geeked here because it bores a lot of people, but I do have vents and I have to vent them. But in the front, they're cooler than regular light bulbs would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it does take a lot of light to light something like that, and especially with the two girls, being able to light them from top, not to get the shadows. I don't want to get too geeked out on it, but
it takes a lot. Yeah. This whole arm's got fluorescent ink in it, and it just, in order for it to show up, it just takes a tremendous amount. Well, for one, you got to go through the skin, with a tattoo, so it's even that much more. But yeah, it takes a tremendous amount of wattage or whatever you want to call it for it to actually show up.
Yeah. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was I'm pretty much knowed up on all that stuff after that shoot. Yeah. That was a pretty big shoot. He's also in the. That's probably why he's here. Yeah, he's following me to the photography. Right on, man. Yeah, I am on the borderline of starting some kind of regular photography show, but it's where to get the time.
Yeah.
But because I would love to do something like that as well. More towards the editing, I think. But
did your cigar one fade? I haven't seen that lately. Did you drop that?
No, you know what? You know what it is, man? It's our windy season.
Oh, okay.
And even right now, we've probably got 25-mile-an-hour winds outside.
You'd light a cigar and it'd be like, okay, it's gone in 5 seconds. Done.
It's for one really hard to light the cigar. You could light it and you could sit outside and smoke it, but it ain't gonna be fun.
It's not pleasant. Yeah. So I actually haven't started smoking cigars yet this year. Basically, it just finally warmed up today to be enough to be hanging out outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely warm enough. I think we're supposed to be 80. Yeah, we're 84 right now. So it's definitely warm enough. It's just, and for some reason, this year by my house we have this infestation of grasshoppers. I have grasshoppers like a biblical something out of the Bible or something, dude. It's nuts. Like
locusts.
It's nuts.
Beer out of them? Sounds like one of those things you make beer from. Like an elderberry.
Really.
Yeah.
That would be a really hoppy beer.
Very well done.
Boom.
Yeah. Bam. On that, we better end the show with that. That was excellent. Excellent. See, I tossed it to him. This week, Mark, I tossed it to you, and you knocked it out of the park. Last week, he tossed it, and I knocked it,
Yeah.
So that was a good one. We'll end the show with that one, man. Hey, thanks to Denny, man, for showing up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, Denny.
Yeah, I'll be back next week, too.
Cool.
All right, man. Yeah,
we'll thawed out from the winter. He thawed out. And he's back.
Yeah, he's out of hibernation. See, he's still got to lose the extra fur. See.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, but thanks for joining in, and our friend from Portugal, man. I appreciate it. It's some ungodly hour of the freaking morning over there. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Right? It's got to be 1 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
Something like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's
about 7 hours ahead of me, I think.
1 in the morning. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So thanks for jumping in, man. I appreciate that. That takes a lot of effort at that time in the morning, especially on a school night, whatever.
Yeah.
Dave, Jake, man, Mark, as always, thank you, man. And good luck to Zach, man. He's over there working hard over there on his new brewery. For those of you that didn't catch him, he's opening his brewery on the 21st of June. So June 21st is, I guess, his grand opening.
A month
and
away.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Over there in Denver, Colorado. Chain Reaction Brewing. Look him up. Google him. Look him up on Google Plus. You'll find him.
Yeah, he's on Facebook.
Facebook everywhere. So you'll find him, man. We're going to show him a lot of love. And then his regular days open are going to be Thursday through Sunday during the week. So even if you don't make the grand opening and you can't go to the next week or whenever, Thursday through Sunday is going to be when he's open. So,
110.
Okay, guys.
Okay, cool.
We'll see you next week, man. Enjoy the wings. We'll see you guys. Peace out.
Hey, fellas.
See ya. Take care, guys.